Okay, I'm excited. I've just got my link to early access to the new Perplexity COMET browser. Been waiting for this. I'm excited to see how it goes and test it out. This is meant to be Perplexity's answer to the next step of trying to take down Google with their AI-powered search. And I guess this is their next thing of integrating AI with what could be their Google Chrome killer, if you will. So we're going to explore together this first look. I haven't used it yet. Unlock your personal assistant. Pick up where you left off, bring your browser history, settings, bookmarks, and passwords to Comet. So, okay, cool. We can import everything. Okay, so let's test Comet out for good. When you're on your new tab page, this is what you're going to see. You've actually got Perplexity in the middle here that you can start using straight away and actually open up straight away and get their labs and deep research features, which is cool from here, and some other widgets which you can edit in the bottom. Now, another cool thing is you've got Perplexity on the right-hand side here in full. So if you've used this as an LLM, you'll be quite happy having that integrated into your browser, which is cool. But there's a lot more to it than that, I feel, coming from what I've seen. There's this Try Assistant button at the bottom here, which is actually going to give us a bit more information about what we're going to be able to do. So let's open up the assistant here and we'll dictate some of this stuff. I want to make a butter chicken. Can you find the ingredients that we need to buy that we can buy from Tesco's, please? So let's see if that example does actually work. So as you can see here, it's going to Tesco's and it's finding the necessary ingredients to make for a butter chicken. So it's actually making it from the Tesco real food recipe, the ingredients we'll need to buy. Now, if you want to simplify the process, you can buy the source. Would you like step-by-step instructions to making it, or a link to, is it possible to add those ingredients to a cart on Tesco's for me? So see, like, how far can this actually go as a browser in completing these basic tasks for you, or is it a bit of hype? So it's gone on to Tesco's, search for all the butter ingredients. It's making its plan, basically, of what it needs to do. And you can see here, look, it's actually gone on to Tesco's and its AI agent is starting to find all the ingredients. This is a brand new channel, and if you get anything from this video at all, do me a digital handshake, hit the subscribe button and comment with where you are on your journey below. It's not possible because we needed to be logged in. So actually it looks like it would have done it if we were logged into Tesco. Let's try it on another one. I've logged in to Sainsbury's on this app. So let's ask it, what about Sainsbury's? I am logged in on the browser for groceries. Let's see if we're actually logged into a service, if it can actually complete the action that we wanted it to do. It's going through the same process again. It's opening that page, searching and adding things to carts. This is actually pretty crazy. It's actually gone and it is putting stuff into my trolley on this grocery site. So that's pretty cool. Imagine if you could give it just a list of what you needed to buy this week and it just went off and did your shopping, put it in a cart, and you confirm and hit done. That's pretty cool. I really like that. Now, one thing I was about to do, but then I realized it's probably different, and it actually came up here is like my quick search. I usually use the search bar at the top on like Google Chrome or whatever to just navigate really quickly, like best burger restaurants in Truro. And you can see actually when we do that, obviously we're not searching with Google anymore. We're searching with Perplexity search features, and they're coming up really nice. Firstly, from an SEO perspective, coming up in the top 3 blue links, we're getting blue links coming through on these search features. So SEO is still going to be important within Perplexity or AIO or AEO or whatever you want to call it. Getting these top 3 spots for clicks is going to be crucial for businesses and their products. But we can see down here as well, we've got this really nice summary of stuff, which I really cool. Like, I really like this. And actually, when you click on these things here, look, they actually bring you like more information. Unique setting in converted church with quirky decor, but has service delays. And it gives you like a summary of everything, a map, all sorts of things for all the different options to give you a really quick summary and some more questions we could ask here. So I guess we could probably go deeper and like ask for like dietary requirements and all that sort of stuff. And it gives us our map thing as well, using Mapbots, some images and some sources and stuff. So it's really nice. I want to say uncluttered, like way less busy or like low quality search results than you find on Google. It's kind of giving us the information that we need. And what's cool about having Perplexity in here as well, I would imagine, is we could go and highlight bits and add it to a follow-up and ask further questions about this, or even check sources That's really useful. We can AI, of course, we're so worried about like, is the source right? We can actually just highlight stuff on a page and check sources from the search results. So I wonder if we like search something for like CRM for marketing agency, or kind of a deep search. Again, look, we've got really important here, 3 blue links coming up for us to click on before we're coming up with information. This is massive from a marketing perspective and interesting from a user perspective as well. And let's click into Reddit. It opens up a new window from search as well. It doesn't lose that window, which is really nice. Obviously, like we're used to navigating back and forward. Looks like we're opening up new tabs. Now, one thing we should be able to do is let's open a new chat here. Yeah. Okay, cool. We've got ideas of how we can use the assistant within other websites like Reddit. Compose a reply to this question. So we're probably going to get more AI generated comments and replies and stuff. Highlight our most useful answers, gather more data on this topic. We could say, I guess, like, can you give me a roundup of this thread? If we've got long forum threads, or I think you could do these YouTube videos, or any web page, you could get it to give you a roundup of like the most recommended CRMs here that we were talking about. Again, we're all talking about like from a user perspective, from a marketing perspective. This is how stuff people are going to be using. We've got Go High Level's got a really big talking point in here, as well as a list of other ones that's been pulled out. So that's really interesting. And a TLDR at the bottom, really helpful, giving us our sources as well. I wonder if we try it on a YouTube video as well. One thing to note, is quite slow. I've got fiber internet here, so I don't know why it's being so slow, but we'll run the assistant here and maybe we'll get it to, let's summarize this, James Smith. Um, can you tell me about this YouTube video? Yeah, here we go. It's going to give us, instead of watching it, we can just start getting the main points quickly from stuff, or if we wanted to get the information and use it somewhere else, that's really handy. It's giving us a breakdown of his different courses or how he makes money online, basically. And interesting, like, oh, I'm interested in this course. I'm sure I could highlight that and either search Perplexity for that information. We could go deeper on that particular bit of information and get more details on what he's talking about there. Actually, this is cool here as well. Summarize this video, key takeaways, find similar videos, run fact check is an interesting one. So if you're not sure about what someone's talking about, whether that's a random YouTuber or even Donald Trump, you could get it to go and fact check actually what people are saying in these videos. So you could fact check me right now. And it's actually going to see if he's chatting bullshit or not. That's cool. I like that. That's really interesting that you could go and run fact check and see if there's any extra sources for what people are claiming or what they're talking about. How accurate are things? That's really, really handy little YouTube feature there. I really like that one. Now, the other thing that you should be able to do in here is get your assistant to do things in your calendar, set meetings and stuff. So I need to set a meeting with me and Andrew Prince for tomorrow at 3 p.m. Can you create that calendar and create an invite with a Google link that we can email to him, please? So as you can see there, I need to be setting a meeting and I want to get that link and email it to that person as well. Let's see how it handles that task, because we've linked it into my Google Calendar. So in theory, it's found the email address, which actually isn't quite right, but I'm not that good with my contacts, but we'll just pretend it is for now. But we could have edited that email address as well in there. And it's gone and created the meeting with Andrew Prince, got an email in there, and delete that because I don't want to send it to the wrong person, but just put one of my fake email addresses in there to test this out. It's going to create a Google Meet or other things that we've got connected in our browser, and we could add more information into there as well. I think we should say test meeting scheduled by Comet Assistant. We could delete that so we don't want to look like we're being lazy. And we could schedule that, and let's see if it works. See on the right here, it's actually said, hi, Andrew, I've set up a meeting. So it's drafted an email for us on the right here. And then in the calendar here, yeah, look, we've got meeting with Andrew Prince. So it's scheduled the meeting in there as well, which is pretty cool. And created it's an email. It's got the meeting. It's created as an email that we could actually send, or we could refine that as well. Ask it to change the information with the Google Meet in there. That's pretty cool. We could probably get it to link up loads of people, or we could probably say like, oh, we've got some emails can you tell me my emails, get it to reply to emails and set meetings all in sort of one fell swoop, which is pretty cool way to work as well. I really like all of this stuff actually. I'm not sure how great the shopping will be, but like that we tried at the start, and those planning things are a little bit glitchy at the moment, but they're only going to get better. I actually really enjoyed using this, and I think I'm going to keep using it more and see how I get on compared to my usual stuff. But like, it's actually it did deliver most of these things of like getting the gist, improving, automating basic tasks, quickly finding answers, and working as an AI integrated search engine. And again, like as I said, from an SEO perspective, which is what the industry I work in, we still then need to be getting our businesses to become top three and using tactics to actually encourage this rather than just letting Perplexity and Comet choose randomly from a list. You need to be optimizing your businesses best to show up on Comet browser and Perplexity now, because more and more people are going to be using this system alongside the normal LLMs.